Good morning again, everybody. Father Jeff and I are happy to be with you once again and honored that you're listening to our little podcast. This morning's gospel is for the feast of the Annunciation. And in it, Mary accepts the responsibility of being the Mother of God. Two things stuck out to me when I read the gospel this morning. The first was that when Gabriel announced it to her, she was willing to accept that responsibility of being the Mother of God. Not only she was willing to do what God wanted her to do, but she was also willing to let God do it the way God wanted it to be. You know, I think that's a good lesson for us, because a lot of times we'll say, well, if God wants it, that's fine. But then we want to figure out a way for us to do it instead of letting God do it in our lives and following God in our lives. And the second thing, Gabriel, when Mary was pondering, how can this be? And yeah, a lot of thoughts must have gone through her mind then, And Gabriel, the angel who was announcing her favor from God, told her, "Do not be afraid." That sentence, "Do not be afraid," is the most common phrase in the entire Bible, both in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. Don't be afraid, and that's our prayer for us. Don't be afraid. During this time when we're confined and worrying about jobs and where the money's going to come from to pay the mortgage, to buy food, to take care of the children and their needs. We not only want what God wants us to do, but to do it in God's way and not to be afraid. That's a hard message, but a powerful one. And it's, do not be afraid, because we're going to get over this. We're going to get over this. So, Father Jeff.
Yes. Good morning and welcome to day 3 of lockdown. I want you to pray for Father Chuck. Father Chuck had made a Lenten resolution that he was going to be nice to me during Lent. He didn't realize he'd have to be nice to me 24 hours a day. But anyway, this is unprecedented. It's strange for all of us and everything. But I can't begin to tell you just how important it is that we take it seriously and not take it lightly and think, well, I can run to the store and we do all this stuff. And, years ago when the AIDS epidemic came out, they said, if you were promiscuous, you ran the risk of everyone that person who had also been promiscuous, you had the risk of it being infected by any of the people they had inappropriate relationships with. And this is pretty much the same thing. It really is of realizing that whoever, we come in contact, we don't know who they are. We don't know where they've been. We don't know if they were, swinging from the rafters at Mardi Gras. We don't know. And so just be careful. I was reading something this morning and it said, the coronavirus, I thought it was great that they told us to take care of the elderly population, until I realized they were talking about me. and it's true, and it's not just the elderly population. I think we have to be circumspect in everything that we do. Again, we want to invite you to do a couple things. One is that we are going to have confessions from 3:30 to 4:30 on Saturday afternoon. Drive through the Port Cachere. We have someone kind of directing traffic, and if there's a long line, both of us, if the weather permits, will be out there. And you drive up, one person in a car, and you have the sacrament of reconciliation.
Father Jeff, I know you didn't mean to compare the AIDS epidemic with that inappropriate.
No.
The coronavirus people,
Yeah.
there's no inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, no, no,
And I
I'm
know,
talking about the contagious
I know,
element.
yeah, I knew that's what you want, but I could
Yeah.
see somebody thinking, oh, I've got the
Yeah.
coronavirus,
Please.
and then,
Thanks for that clarification. And the other thing is Rome time on Friday, 6 p.m., which would be noon here. The Holy Father is going to give his Urbi et Orbi talk, which is the city and the world, and he invites every one of us to join him in that, and we receive from that a plenary indulgence. So, again, we would just want to say hello this morning. We want to check on you. We're here. We're certainly available for emergencies. We miss you, and looking forward to when we can be together again. Thanks. God bless.
yeah, and tomorrow we'll be back, and God bless you all. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.